Hey folks, how's it going? This is Earl, and I'm taking this video March 3rd, 2019. So that means that today is the Nintendo Switch's second birthday. So I think it's just right to say happy birthday to the Nintendo Switch. And for 2 years, we were exploring this amazing hybrid, and we were not disappointed with things that it can do. And with the 3DS's track record, it was impossible for something to come out that could eventually take it down. Who would have known Nintendo's own console, or this new hybrid console, will eventually take over the Nintendo 3DS? And it was impossible for Sony or Microsoft to create something that could go toe-to-toe with the Nintendo 3DS given its track record. But now, it's gone. I mean, all the developers are now producing games on the Nintendo Switch. Previous titles on the Nintendo 3DS are now going to be released on the Nintendo Switch and is actually being produced as we speak. During the first year of its existence, many people were a little bit skeptical because of the small library that it has. But for 2 years, it has been growing and growing strong and bigger. And now there's like hundreds of games on the Switch, both AAA games, games that are ported from different systems, third-party games, indie games, you name it. And the Switch has it. Even mobile games are coming to the Nintendo Switch. And that is only proof that people actually love the system. And I really love my Switch. I mean, I love playing on the PS4, on the PC. I love playing Microsoft games, but nothing can beat my relationship with my Nintendo Switch. My Nintendo Switch is something that I can carry with me, something that I can play with even though I'm on the go, even though I'm traveling, on the bus, on a taxi, on a jeepney. Everywhere I go, I can actually pull out my Switch and have fun. Unlike my PS4, my PC, or any Microsoft games that is not on the Switch, I really need to get home first, or I need to wait for the time where I can have a vacant schedule where I can use the TV or the living room where everything's quiet, and then I can start playing. But with the Nintendo Switch, everywhere you are, everywhere you go, it's a game time. Like, there's no specific time for playing with the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is not only the king of handheld gaming as we speak, but it brought the battle to our two console giants, the Microsoft Xbox One and the Sony PlayStation 4. And for some reasons, it's doing a pretty good job at it. Originally, the Switch's goal is to sell 20 million units worldwide, but right now as we speak, it already sold 32 million and counting. So I guess the Switch is loved all over the world. More and more developers are drawn to this new console that we can take with us on the go. We have seen the Switch's library have grown very quickly. Games such as Dark Souls Remastered, Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, L.A. Noire, Doom, Wolfenstein 2, Diablo 3 have finally found a new home on the Switch. So if you think that you'll be missing out with a lot of games if you did not pick up the PS4 or Xbox One, well, to be quite frank and honest, yeah, you would be missing games, but not all, just the exclusives, because most of the third-party developers right now are porting their games to the Switch as we speak. And more and more games will be ported to the Switch next year and beyond. Speaking of third-party developers, indie developers have never been more relentless in making games for the Switch or even porting their older games to this new system. A lot of Wii U games have already found home on the Nintendo Switch. Games such as Donkey Kong Country, Bayonetta 2, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Hyrule Warriors, Super Mario Bros. U, and there's still a lot more that are going to arrive on the Nintendo Switch in the near future. And even 3DS titles are getting sequels on the Nintendo Switch. Animal Crossing is coming up,
And Fire Emblem Free Houses is coming to the Nintendo Switch as well. Box Boy and Box Girl, Super Mario Maker 2, these games are just awesome, and they are coming to the Switch with better graphics and better mechanics.
Now in its second year, I can say that this is the perfect time for us, if you don't have a Switch yet, to join the family. I mean, it is the perfect timing for you to have a new one, since as we all know, the Sony PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One is now reaching the twilight of their lives. They're almost dying, they're old, and the Nintendo Switch is only a 2-year-old toddler, and it will still be on the market for a while. And since the games and the library is big, and there's a lot of exclusive games on the Nintendo Switch, it is the perfect system for us to grab. So if you don't have a Switch yet, yes, I can definitely say that this year, 2019, is the best year to get one. So there's a lot of games that you can play, and as you can see on my Switch, these are only examples. Like you can ever play Super Mario Odyssey on other systems, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, or Xenoblade Chronicles. These are only samples, or only few of the games that you cannot find on other systems. So what do you think about this video? What do you think about the Nintendo Switch and its portability? Do you think it has an advantage over other consoles such as the PS4 or the Xbox One? Let me know about your thoughts. Please write down your comments below, and don't forget to leave a like. And I'll see you soon.